Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from somewhere in New Zealand, it's the YouTube show with Dave Benson.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. So kind. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Dave Benson Show, the only talk show where the Wi-Fi signal is strong, but my sense of direction, well, that's still questionable. Now, before we get into today's guest, let me tell you about my week. I have been knee-deep, and I mean knee-deep, in show prep, which for me means sitting at an airport lounge pretending to be Inspector Clouseau with a laptop. Someone even asked me, Dave, are you researching your guest or just trying to crack the mystery of why the coffee here costs more than my car insurance? Simple answer, probably both, mate. But hey, the important thing is I'm here, you're here, we're here, and the internet hasn't cancelled me yet. Now, don't forget, we're all over Instagram, LinkedIn, and especially YouTube Shorts, because who doesn't want to see me compressed into 20 seconds of chaos? All right, let's get into it. My guests today are a twin powerhouse. Now, twin being the key word. Talented, inspiring, and guaranteed to make me look like the guy who still thinks TikTok is a sound a clock makes. Let's roll the titles and see who they are. Today, we are joined by a duo who literally speak the same language through twin violin strings. Introducing Italian brothers Francesco and Giuseppe Bertozzi. Their label, Hunting Records and Film Production, sees them as abounding crossovers, bringing forgotten 18th century Italian repertoire to life with modern clarity. So, whether it's mastering lesser-known duets or arranging albums that win international awards, these brothers are redefining what violin duo artistry can be. Please give a warm welcome to Francesco and Giuseppe. Hey, guys.
We want to you, David, to be part of this amazing show. So thank you. It's an honor to us. It's a big pleasure. So
it's an absolute pleasure. So who's Francesco and who's Giuseppe? So Francesco
with glasses, Giuseppe without glasses.
I was hoping there was going to be some way of telling. So over there, what day is it today? It's Friday for me. Is it Friday for you?
Yeah, Friday. Yes.
Okay, so have you guys...
9 hours of Tuzo.
So it's 2:30 in the morning. Did you guys just get in from a heavy night partying? That's the question.
Yeah.
So how did it all start? So where did this passion come from, and how did you guys begin to do this together?
Yeah, it's a funny story because we played violin science when we was 8 years old, so we were very, very young, and we started for a strange way, in a very strange way, because we started this course when we were 8 years old in a middle school, elementary school, and we see this old man with violin, and we start to ask a lot of questions to this master, this man. And so we decided to play together the violin, and we start as a joke, as okay, we can try, and then it becomes more important for us. We start to do the university for violin, of course, and then we do another university of chamber music because we play together. And it becomes our what?
That's fantastic. And so what were you going to do before violin? So what was your passion before that, before seeing the old man with his violin?
I think cinema or theater. We love to see film or go to theater to see the show of other actors. Yes, we don't have a lot of time.
So who takes point during rehearsals? Who's the one who leads it all off?
On the again the leader, yes, but I a lot of time to make the decision of the repertory, what we have to play, or I write association of theater and manager, yes. And Giuseppe only play. The only thing he can do is play, and I work mind. Yes, I am the mind of the group. We can say in that way.
So how often are you guys rehearsing? How much time do you spend playing the violin?
I think we play 7 or 8 hours every day.
Every day?
Yes, violin is very difficult. Classical music is very, very difficult to, because when you play, you have to respect a lot of rules, because you play old music in the 17th century, 8th century, and you have to think in a lot of time ago. The composer think in a different way, and you have to respect this rule when you play.
And you revive long forgotten duets. What's the most obscure composer on your latest album, and why did you choose them?
Our latest album is named The Art of the Duo, and this is a particular project because this work is about the Italian repertory in the 17th century, and there are a lot of pieces of Italian composers. Because when we think about classical music, we always think about Mozart, Beethoven. Yes, they are the most famous composer, but we have other composers not with this fame, but important so much in the history of classical music. So we say, why not to do an album on all countries, Italy, and we start to do this album 1 year ago, and we record a few months ago, and this album won a classical companion category in the Global Music Award in California, one of the greatest awards for classical music. And
wow. Do you ever finish each other's phrases musically or philosophically?
Yes, it happens. Sometimes it happens.
Wait, so hang on. You're practicing for 8 hours a day. Does that mean you're spending 8 hours a day together as well?
When we study for the first part of the day, we study alone for intonation, for the technical questions, no? But the second part of the study is about our sound together, because when you play with other people, you have to think in only one way together. So we have to set up our sound. Yes, our sound.
What's the sibling rivalry like? So how many fights are you guys having?
A lot. When we play together, it's difficult because the people think, oh, you are twins, it's fantastic. Yes, it's fantastic. But when we play together, we think in different way, because we are different person, and it's difficult to bond us idea. Yes, but a lot of times Giuseppe is wrong. I have the best. I have the best.
I love it. And you've played a lot of venues from Napoli to Germany. What's your favorite venue so far? What's your favorite concert been?
I think one of the greatest concerts for our group is in Italy, because in Italy we have the story of theaters. I don't know, maybe Napoli or Rome or Florence. I think one of the greatest theater we have played together is I Musici Gemelli in Florence. Is one of the greatest of Europe. But we play a lot of time abroad, in Germany or Barcelona, and yes. But it's not important where we play, but the feelings about the play, because is the most important thing.
Are you going to do a world tour? I mean, all of the places you've listed are in Europe. Are you not going to go any further?
Yeah, around Europe. We play in Europe, but now we are focused on make album, and in October come out our third album. Particularly album, yes, it's a little bit different from it's a sacred music, but then we want to do maybe a tour in the United States. We don't know when. We have to decide what kind of part.
So when you perform with Honey Records, how do you balance your roles as artists and producers?
It is a very interesting question because when you do a concert, is you have to play in a way, but when you have to record for a recording label, you have to play in another way because the sound is different, the ambient is different. So you have to record. The place is very different. But we play, and then the producer say to us, or the engineer say to us, okay, this is good, or we have to do this passage again because it's not very clear, or we have to work on this passage. So okay, we play together and do again. Have to be perfect.
Wow. I love.
As producer is fantastic because he's so kind, a fantastic person. We are very happy to work with.
I love how you guys talk over each other to answer the questions. I think that's fantastic. You've both got the same sort of answer, and I love it. You are a duo in many senses of the word. So now you've won multiple global music awards. What does it feel like when you first saw your name up in lights?
Is every time a musician prize is an important achievement, but this time we won the first global music award. Oh my God, why us? And then we won the second, the third, the fourth. Oh my God.
Wow. What does your family think? Did they ever imagine that this would happen? Did they think it was just, it's something that would go away?
It's funny because our parent is not a musician because dad is a nurse and mama is a teacher, elementary teacher. And we are the only person in the family who play an instrument. And every time my father say to me, oh, okay, it's a job. Yes, you are a musician, but for job, that is my job. I play for.
Now, you guys describe your music as a way to explore yourselves. So what have you discovered through your own stories through violins?
It's a difficult question. But I think when you, in the classical music way, when you play the violin and you play not only your history but the history of the composer, the composer too, because we play the life of other person, so we have to focus on our life and their life too. It's a sort of lot of time. See, yes, a time machine, we can say. And to feel this kind of feelings, to play that kind of music. Because a lot of time people think classical music is boring, but a lot of songs we are used to listen in this day use the same sort of classical music, and because pop music is a consequence. It's a consequence of classical music. Classical music is before pop music. Beethoven, Mozart, before. Now we have pop music. It's fantastic. We love pop music, but the classical music is an important part of music.
Yeah. And, so what's the dream for you guys?
Our dream is are the Grammy. I don't know if you know the prize, the Grammy Awards.
Oh yes, the Grammy Awards, yes.
Are the Oscar of music. But yes, maybe in the future, one day. Yes, why not?
So, what's coming up for you guys? What can we expect in the future?
But I think for now, our idea is make other album, and because we think when people buy a ticket for our show, people have to know all kind of music and have to know the artist because they have to expect what they are buying. So if you have more album, the people can know you better. Yes.
Guys, it's a pleasure talking to you today. Where do you want your details? Do you want them down at the bottom or up at the top or over to the left or right? Where do you want me to show your details on the screen?
I think maybe down.
Down at the bottom. All right. For any of Francesco and Giuseppe's details, their albums, where they're going to be playing, they can all be found right down here below. Guys, you are legends. It's an inspiration. I love your music, and we're going to play your music on this show.